Hey y'all, it's your girl LeLe Patrice. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Connect with me on social media. Y'all ready? Let's get into it. What's up, you guys? So let's go ahead and hop right into this conversation. Um, a little backstory about me. Um, I grew up in a family of girls, including me. Is three girls: myself, my oldest sister, and my youngest sister. And we, including my mom, we battled being heavy chested. I'm the smallest. I just happen to be the smallest one of the girls between, my mom, myself, my your oldest sister, and my baby sister. And so, like I said, we battled with being heavy chested all our lives, all the way up to our teenage, starting in our adolescent years. Um, when I started out in school, um, of course, I was little. Um, but as I progressed into high school, by the time I entered like ninth or 10th grade, I was probably in a B cup, in the chest. Um, by the time I graduated, though, I was in a C cup, but they were gradually growing. And back then, us teenagers, you had the B cups, you weren't as heavily blessed. But my sisters and I, we oftentimes got teased because out of everybody, all the girls within our school, between me and my sister, my youngest sister, and my oldest sister, we had the biggest chests. It was crazy. It was like boys used to come up to us and say, "Ooh, look at your breast, look at your tit." They would look at breast before they look up at the face. And so for me, it got to a point where, is that all you see? Look up here. There's more to this. There's more to all of this than just what you see. And so, fast forward, by the time I graduated high school, I was in a high C cup, merging into a double D. And honestly, I didn't know what size I was. We didn't actually know what size we were. My mom, she was very, very blessed in the chest. Back then, she was probably in a GH cup, and it was steady, gradually, um, growing. So, again, by the time I graduated, I was in a high C cup, merging into a double D, and we were just prone to just buying whatever bra we could afford. Um, so fast forward, maybe when I turned 23, by the time I turned 23, I was in a double D cup. But I got pregnant with my daughter. And yeah, you can imagine what happened then, because as you progress within your pregnancy, you grow, you know. Um, by the time I got into my third trimester, my breast had grown to a triple D. Yeah. So I never knew. I used to just always wear sports bras, like an extra large sports bra that would fit me. Didn't know what my size was at this point. I didn't care, you know. Had my daughter. And my weight snapback was flawless, okay? It was flawless. When I had my daughter, before I had my daughter, let me back there. Before I had my daughter, I remember I was 115 pounds. By the time I got to my third trimester, I was at my pregnancy weight, which is where the doctors wanted me to be, and that was 145 pounds. Yeah. I've got a picture of my pregnancy weight. It's shown somewhere up here. Yeah, that was my pregnancy weight. But I wasn't big. I maintained my figure. The only thing that was big was my belly and, of course, my boobs. By the time I had my daughter, yeah, I was up in those D cups, I think I was merging into a triple D. And it just got to a point where I just stopped keeping up with the size because they were just gradually getting bigger. And so as time progressed, years progressed, of course I got married to her father. Unfortunately, situations happened. I got divorced from my daughter's father, but we maintained a good relationship. But then, of course, the bras that I was, in, they would not support me. They would only support me for a spell. And then it was almost as if my boobs would just sag. So I'm like, what do you do? I don't have the money to keep. I can't be paying no $70 for no bra. But you got to, at this point, you got to suck it up. So I ended up finding a bra shop here where in my local area. And when I initially got sized a few years ago, she initially sized me in an H cup. And I was like, huh? And so I was like, okay. So she sized me and she was like, well, you're in a unique size because, you're top heavy, but you're skinny with it. So with whatever bra you get, we can get you as close to, but if you're needing it to, tack down with your hips and your waist, you're gonna have to tighten it up. You're gonna have to get it altered. So I ended up having to start budgeting for bras. Now, whereas these young cats, these young women would be able to go to like Victoria's Secret and easily get a bra, I wasn't afforded that luxury. I couldn't wear halter tops. I couldn't wear spaghetti straps. I couldn't wear strapless without an actual bra that would support the bra. Now, backstory, I remember when I went to my prom. And I remember being so heavy in the chest that the prom dress, because I ordered a spaghetti strap dress. This was my senior year. I ordered a spaghetti strap dress, and I attempted to fit these jokers into a strapless bra. Now, they weren't as big as they are now, but they were big enough. And the prom dress strap broke. So, but we were able to finagle it somehow to where I could enjoy the rest of the night. But it was embarrassing. But fast forward, that was just a little backstory for y'all. But fast forward to now, like I said, a few years ago I got sized, and at that point in time I was an H cup. And I know it's weird, I know it's unsanitary, but when you're having to pay $70, $80 for a bra and then having to pay extra to get it altered to actually fit you, you're spending over $100 per bra. And at that time, Lisa was, your girl was not, I wasn't really financially able to keep that in my budget. I mean, so I just had to, conform with what I can get. So I used to be able to get a bra maybe once or two, maybe at the beginning of the year, and maybe depending on how my money was at the middle part of the year. And that's how I used, because by the time you get to the middle part of the year, the bra that you bought at the beginning of the year is sagging. It's not supporting you anymore. So I'm just trying to figure out what the devil's going on. And so fast forward, I got that bra. I had to get size. I think at that time I was in a 34H. I think this was back in 2018, 19-ish. I remember I was in a 34H. And the way I had to conform it to where people don't think I'm the size that I am until I actually drop everything. And you'll probably see later on, I'll probably show you how I, dress to get these babies to conform. But it was rough. And it still is rough. But back then I was a 34H. That was just a few years ago. So I just had to find, I was, blessed to be able to find bras that fit. It might have been about $70, $85, and then you had to pay the additional for alterations and whatnot, but at least you had bras that would fit you for a spell and support you and have you high and lifted up for a spell. But fast forward to now, probably about the end of 2022, 23. No, I would say 2021, because I was working with the elementary school system at a point in the cafeteria, and it was a lot of strenuous work. And I noticed now that the weight of my chest started affecting my lower back, my spine, and my sciatic nerves. So I'm like, all right, hold on. And it started affecting my breathing. And I would get rashes up under my boobs. I would sweat, which causes irritation. I would get lumps. It would just hurt. And so finally I said, okay, something's got to give. So I started going to the doctor. For this because every night I would pull, muscles would get pulled in my back, and my sciatic nerve would, act up, and I would have to keep constantly calling out of work. If I ran or jumped or whatever, I would be short of breath. It was just a time, and I knew I was like, something's wrong. I didn't have these issues in the past. Something's not right. So I go to the doctor. Fast forward until now, because this merges into what's happening now. I was diagnosed with bulging discs as a result of my spine curvature, because my chest has now caused my spine to have like a curve. I've now gotten, these bruises, these dips in my shoulders from all of the weight that my bra carries from my chest. I have a bulging disc on my left side, my lower left side, which hurts. And you'll see down the line how I sleep at night, because I have to sleep with a bunch of pillows. And even with that, it hurts. And then, of course, I started beginning to get lumps under my boobs and rashes up under my armpits, rather, and rashes up under my boobs. So I went to a dermatologist and was diagnosed with hidradenitis suppurativa, which is a mild case, which Mine's really act up right before my cycle comes on, but they really act up. So they put me on a steroid that I have to dab under my armpits every morning. But then last year I went to go get size for another bra because it was time. And I had trouble finding a bra. It was a struggle this time to find a bra. And I knew I had grew more because of all of the problems that I was having with the breathing and, you know, the pulled muscles and the weight that my chest, even the more weight that my chest was, you know, carrying on. So fast forward, I went back to my bra shop, and I had her resize me into the bra that I'm currently wearing now. To my despise and to my surprise and my disgust, I found out that I am a 34K, which is an equivalent to the US size 34O.
What?
So I'm in an O cup. These are O cups. You can't really tell, but you will. You will. So this is where I say enough is enough. When I go on Google, because at the bra shop she didn't have my size. She didn't have my size because it's a 34O, because she sized me in a bra that was a 34O that she had in the shop. When I put the bra on, it fits, but it was still loose around here, real loose. So she took her measuring tape and, you know, she said, "Oh wow, you're a 30O," which is a rare bra type. I said, "Okay, well just give me what you got, and when I get some more friends, now that I know what my size is, I'll go online and see if I can search for a bra that's more conforming than this one." Went home, started Googling. Nobody. Bare Necessities. Well, let me back up. Bare Necessities, that's where I got this from. Shout out to Bare Necessities. They will be getting my business soon. Only 2 shops between the United States and the UK and overseas shops. Out of all of these shops, the bra shops, only 2 companies carried my bra size. Only 2 companies worldwide that I know of carried bras that would actually fit me in my bra size, 30O. That's when I had a wake-up call and I said, enough is enough. I went back to my doctor, and luckily it was open enrollment at the time that I, you know, for insurance. And I just signed up, re-upped my health insurance and whatnot. I went to my first initial consultation appointment with my primary care. And she asked me, she said, "Miss Moore, do you have any concerns for me?" "Yes, I do."
I sure do.
"Do you see these?" She said, "Oh, yeah. You have a little frame. Everybody always say you have a small frame for your chest. You know." I said, "Yeah, I need to go and get these jokers reduced. I can't take it no more. Because it's getting really financially consuming and exhausting having to find a bra in my size. And as long as I keep them, my fear is I'm going to steadily keep growing to where they're going to get out of whack. And the sciatic nerves and all of that is just playing a role in it. I can't. So my mind started going back in that moment to my younger sister. I don't know if you guys saw the headlines. Those of you that are in the Houston, Texas area, my sister 2 years ago decided to make the move that I'm, getting to make, and get the breast reduction surgery. She was in a triple O. Her story is, this is my sister. Yeah, she's pretty. But yeah, she got the breast reduction. She went all the way down from, they took almost 8 pounds from off of each breast. Amazing. She looks amazing. But she was my motivation to go ahead and get this surgery. But fast forward to now, I told my doctor I would say around about September, October, it's time. Anything. So she was like, they started building up the case and referred me to my plastic surgeon that I'm, currently now seeing. And that's where I am now. I was very, very fearful about it. But I went to the plastic surgeon just as I was. And at first he was like, oh, you want breast reduction surgery? All right, so let's, robe up. And as you see that picture there, robe up. And I'll come back and take a look. He came back, took a look, and, undid the robe. And as soon as he undid the robe, these jokers said, wow. And he goes, whoa.
Oh my.
Yeah. So he goes, yeah. So, yeah, it is medically necessary, and I am going to refer you you're a great and excellent candidate for breast reduction surgery. We're going to drop the paperwork. We're going to present those to you at the next appointment. We need for you to do some homework, but as fast as you do the homework, so pretty much I took the guidelines that he was requesting back to my primary care so that they can do their end, and they faxed all the paperwork back to the plastic surgeon, and probably within about December, I would say December last month, I got a call from the plastic surgeon's office saying that I was approved by my insurance to have the breast reduction surgery. I'm elated. So today is January 26th. I am scheduled for breast reduction surgery on February 15th. Prayerfully, I'm praying everything goes well. But I'm going to take you guys along on the journey. My pre-op appointment is going to be Tuesday, this coming Tuesday. And we're going to go from there. So that was just my little backstory. Hopefully y'all will follow me on this journey. Hey, but I'm excited. I'm not sure what cup size they're going to take me down to. But hey, feel free to follow me on this journey. And if you guys have gotten the breast reduction surgery, just feel free to leave comments down below and tell me, what size you were before, what size you are now, how it's benefiting you, how you felt before, how you're feeling now, because it's a life-changing journey for me. Because like I said before, I wasn't able to wear a lot of clothes that us young women wear now. And I would love to wear maxi dresses and spaghetti straps, being in a modest form now, because there are things that you're going to find out about me, as you continue to follow me, I hope, that require me to, be modest. And I choose to be dress modest, because that's just who I am. Yeah, girl. With a little cut-uppery, yeah. But it affects your self-esteem when you are a certain way. Now, I thank God, for making me in his image. Yes, I do. I just, it makes me self-conscious when you want to wear certain things and you're sure that it may look right on you. You got to tell folk, no, it don't, boo-boo. Just try. No, it don't. But then when you put it on, it's not befitting you because of how you dress. And there have been a lot of things that a lot of outfits that I've ordered that I so really want to wear so bad. But by the time I get them, especially church dresses, but by the time I get it and I'm able to try it on, it does not look right because of how the boobs are. It's like the boobs overtake your stomach. And so I want to be sat up. But again, you're going to find out on this journey that, yeah, I'm on a path of self-care, self-wellness, and this breast and building my self-confidence up. And I'm starting right here. So just follow me, and I'm gonna have more videos. Just follow me on this journey, and we'll chat it up, you guys. Stay blessed. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and connect with me on social media. I love you guys. Stay safe. God bless you. Love you. Hey, you guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for the next one. In the meantime, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.